Yay. What does that say on the top? Some of your destinations have errors. Oh, let me see where it's not broadcasting to. YouTube. Okay, let's try. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Marriage Go Round. We're just going to try to get YouTube to pick up real quick. Thanks for being here. This hasn't happened before. It says wait a moment, then try again. All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, give me a thumbs up because it's showing us that you're not working over on YouTube. But anyways, we'll try again in a moment. Welcome. It's hot, huh?
I just left the gym.
Yay, you've been really working out. Look at this. I can't really see the muscles in this hoodie. I don't know how I feel about it, but I like that we're accidentally matching. You look good.
Are we matching?
Yeah, the shades of mauve.
Oh, got it. Shades.
Yeah. All right, so let's just start the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Marriage Go Round podcast. This is episode number 82 with your real life married couple, comedian host, Tanjareen and CT. What up, CT? How you feeling?
Do you want to stop it and start it again so you can figure out what's wrong with your YouTube?
Well, Cobra is watching. I said, give me a thumbs up if you're watching from YouTube, and Cobra gave me a thumbs up. So I hope, even though that was a couple minutes earlier, let me see. Got me up early. I like it. Guy Trip, is this early for you, sir?
It's 2 o'clock now.
If you're watching on YouTube, let me know that you can see it because a lot of these YouTube comments came in before we went live. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you can see it. I have a feeling. Okay, 9:03 in the morning where Guy Trip is.
Oh, wow. Where are you?
Sir, are you in Hawaii? Where are you, sir?
I don't think he's in Hawaii with that time.
Aren't they 3 hours early? Or are they Pacific still? It's a 5-hour flight, so I feel like they might be 3 hours
I feel like you should stop
earlier.
and start it again.
Well, stopping and starting it would mean I was creating a whole new link. So hold on a second. Let me just see. Hawaii. Yep, I was right. Hawaii. Okay, hold on a quick second, everybody.
Let me go to my YouTube and see if I can see you from there.
All right. Are you watching us live on YouTube? Can you see me say your name, CB Golf, right now? Yes or no? Thumbs up.
No. Still says waiting.
Shucks. All right. Sorry. What the hell?
Nothing you did. Something on there again.
Right, but I hope it's solved after this. Yeah, I might do this shit again. Block him from the camera real quick. So I'm gonna block you from the camera real quick. All right, and we are back, you guys. We are not on YouTube today. It's nothing we can do about it. I just saw a notice from this app that said YouTube is having some issues. It's been going on for the last 56 minutes, and they're not letting us go live, so I'll have to post this to YouTube later. That sucks, but it is what it is.
Quick turnaround on your end.
Yeah, thank you.
We were only down for about 40 seconds.
So welcome to episode number 82 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT. And if you can see in the background, our Super Bowl balloon is still inflated in the background. I'm trying to see how long it'll stay up because that is what the breath of life needs to be made out of, because that Super Bowl thing was middle of February. Anyways, this is a Wednesday. We got married on a Wednesday. The word wed is in Wednesday. So we're talking about marriage on a Wednesday. We talk about relationships, dating, and funny relationship memes. But before we do that, we sing our theme song. We read the comments from who was in here earlier. And then we get into our topics after he tells us what he's been up to. So first comment was from Latasha. She says MGR, which is Marriage Go Round, with our favorite emojis, the blue heart and the crown for him, the tangerine emoji, and the tangerine heart for me. Jordan Taylor says, can't wait for another Marriage Go Round. Always a beacon of inspiration that has given all of us the hope and strength that could light up even though the darkest comes in our lives in finding joy. All right, Jordan Taylor, thank you so much for that sweetness. Z-Dog says, loveliest couple in California. Look at y'all looking like the epitome of healthy black love. Clayton, double exclamation point. Got the tangerine huggers looking like he's benching in the 300 club. Hey, with the strong arm emoji. That's very sweet of you, Z-Dog.
Yeah, Z-Dog. Z-Dog coming?
Z-Dog, are you coming to the team takeover? Let us know. The team takeover, if you don't know, is when you guys, Team Tanjareen and Team CT, come here to hang out with us. So please let us know if you're going to be here. It's a Memorial Day weekend next month, and some people are sharing Airbnbs. They're sharing rental cars. Do what you can to make it cost efficient, but I hope that Z-Dog can come out here. I did get a chance to meet him when I was in Alabama. I went to church at his church and everything. It was
I look
awesome.
forward to meeting him.
He's really a sweet guy. He tries to pretend he's mean, but he's a sweetheart.
He seems nice.
2 Rules 10 says, we in here. Jarrell says, is this a mistake? Why so early this week? Jarrell Weeks, it's not a mistake. We are 4 hours early, and I posted it on Facebook, YouTube, and my Instagram, and I said it in Tanjareen's Top Talent yesterday. I would like to go see my little 6-year-old nephew play baseball, and they keep having games at 5:30 my time, which is about 10 minutes after we get off the air usually. So we decided to go early so that I can make that hour drive out to the city that he's playing in and watch his game. And
it's only going to be 20 minutes coming back.
It's not, right, exactly. It's going to be rush hour going. It's going to be easy to come back. Wise up, CT and Tanjareen. Eric, you're typing too fast, bro. You're typing too fast. But I know you're trying to say what's up, and you're trying to say Tanjareen. How you doing, Eric? Thanks for being here. Tanjareen. Spell it right or we going to fight. Thank you, Z-Dog. I appreciate that. My mom is in the building. Amos Coates watching the Netherlands. And let's go down here. Whoo, y'all are early today. I had to rearrange my whole sleep at my desk schedule. That is funny. What's up, Ashley White, Team Reen, and Team CT all day? We early, we here. I appreciate y'all pulling up early. Definitely got an update and a question for you both. Okay, Ashley White, come on in the green room. What's up, Bandersnatch? What's up, Carolyn G? What's up, Christy? Tanjareen, you look beautiful as always. Looking good, CT. Beautiful couple. Thank you, Christy. I mean, it's coming from a beautiful couple. You and Reggie look amazing. Black love forever. Black love forever. You ready to sing the theme song? You want to say hi to anybody before we get started? Maybe verbally for the audio people listening?
Hey, everybody.
All right, guys, here goes the custom theme song that we created for you when we first 10 episodes of this podcast. But in case he has a new version, because he's been working on.
I don't have any new versions.
Let's get to it. You said you was gonna redo it.
Let's get out of it.
You don't have nothing?
Let's get to it.
You want to do a rap?
Let's get out of it.
Okay, let's take our time. Is what
let's take our time.
Let's take our time
and get out of it.
Monty says CT only want to know if he coming so he can have a nice talking to him about using Clayton RS.
Whew.
He did say Clayton, and he said Clayton in capital letters, but you didn't say anything.
How do you say his name? Is it Zika? Zika?
ZCHA. How do you pronounce
that? Without a vowel in it, it's hard to pronounce.
The vowel's at the end, if I'm remembering correctly. I just call him Zachariah. Anyways, I feel like the argument counter is already at 1. Did we argue?
Jesus Christ. What kind of relationships have you been in, Bandersnatch, where what we do is seen as arguing?
That was an argument? Y'all so cute. Love you. Thank you, Carolyn. Latasha's smiling. Oh, snap. Cash App just went off. Wait a minute. No, I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting this. This is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the presses. As you know, if you give anything to either of us during the show, we stop the show and we thank you on camera. Ashley White just sent a Cash App for $50.
What?
$50. And it says, for blessings to you and CT.
I'm not going to see that money, but I appreciate it.
You are going to see it whenever you send me out to get stuff. You never give me the money for it. It comes off of my Cash App card.
Tanjareen,
yes.
We both know that you take my card and go do stuff.
No, I don't.
All right.
What are you talking about? Why would I take your card?
Exactly.
CT wanted to eat his eggs before the podcast is crazy. How'd she know about that?
Wanting to eat his eggs before the... What does she mean?
Know?
I don't eat any eggs.
How does she know? Ashley says, yes, you are accepting it. Okay, here goes your kisses. And you know, if you get $50 and above, it's slow, wet kisses. So I start with the normal ones. Ashley White just gave $50. Thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this Tanjareen and CT tree. These kisses are just for you. And it's over $50 and $50 and over. So you get slow, wet kisses.
This is inappropriate. That is a girl.
I don't know which way she goes. Thank you so much for sowing seeds onto our tree. Oh, we're about to have a good old time. Let's sing this theme song and let's get into it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Marriage go round. Marriage go round. Tanjareen and CT's marriage go round. Because it's married things and things are rock. Married things and things are rock. The Real Relationship Podcast. Braka, braka, braka. Pew, 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 pew. Yay, good Good job, baby.
Good job.
Good job. You went the right direction. We both went this way. We both went that way. That was good. Are you getting under the weather?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
So, guys, yesterday I had some gluten-free pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
And, we have maple syrup here. We have real organic.
Oh, you're going to blame it on that. That's crazy. Okay, go ahead.
We have real organic maple syrup. Today is Wednesday, which means that I have not had any animal products since Sunday, right? Usually the way my body works, if I'm going to feel under the weather for some animal products like cheese or, hella balls with the meats, I'll feel it the next day or the day after. Instead, yesterday when I made my gluten-free pancakes, I had some maple syrup. And when I poured the maple syrup, room temperature, in our cabinet, I say to Tanjareen, because I'm thinking, pure maple syrup, that this is just like hardened sugar on top. So I had seen this before, you know what I mean? But this particular day, I'm pouring it, and the hardened sugar looked a little green. And I was like, got a napkin, put the mold on the napkin, and was like, yo, this is moldy. Mind you, my pancakes has already been coated with this syrup. So I look at the pancakes, I get the mold off the thing, and I leave it out, and I tell Tanjareen later, I say, hey, yo, it looks like this maple syrup has mold in it. Tanjareen says, oh yeah, maple syrup, as soon as you open it, it's supposed to go in the refrigerator. I said, so why wasn't it in the refrigerator when it was opened a month or so ago? She says, oh, we usually go through it pretty fast. Still is not an answer. So I realized that I have consumed some mold inside of my syrup. So that is probably why I'm sniffing right now.
So it's not that you had 2 whole pizzas on Saturday and Sunday while watching WrestleMania with all that cheese. It's not the eggs that you had with the pancakes. It's the syrup that you said you'd seen that on before and had.
No, like seeing it a little bit, like, oh, what's that? But yesterday was a whole lot of mold. And I proved my point at the very beginning by saying, usually if I'm going to feel something, it's the day after or 2 days after, but not every 3.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
no accountability, guys, is what we're dealing with in this house.
What do I have to do with you having moldy syrup?
Why is the syrup in the cabinet? Was my question.
Why didn't you ever read it where it says refrigerate after opening? Is my question.
I think this is where the accountability lacks.
Because you pouring moldy syrup on your food. You're putting that on me. If I had served it to you, totally take accountability.
The syrup shouldn't have been in the cabinet, baby.
It's been in the cabinet.
It should have been in the refrigerator.
Every time.
I didn't know syrup was supposed to be in the refrigerator.
You should try reading.
Now, Bandersnatch, mind you, I haven't said anything inappropriate. I try to communicate clearly. I don't think this will count as an argument because I'm actually holding what I want to say, which is healthy, I think, and respectful.
Meanwhile, people are still over in YouTube trying to figure out why we're not there. So Z-Dog said the show is early and late at the same time because they're sitting there waiting on us. Latasha says, yep. Autumn Reed says, I feel like they told us to pick them up at 12 and we told them multiple times we were on the way, but they aren't even remotely close to being dressed when we arrive on time. That is funny. Oh, I hope they have a Facebook page to come in and see it. So I just sent them this message. We're live on Facebook. YouTube is tripping. I hope they can get over here. Mold is medicine. You'll be all right. Thank you, Monty.
Mold is medicine?
It's fermented maple syrup. So there. Told y'all it was an argument. Vandersnatch said. I'm on ninja in these counts. Oh, I can't even click on the last one she said. That's funny. Eyes, man. Yes. Okay. Okay.
You can't count an argument because of somebody's eyes. That's ridiculous.
Bandersnatch. Lord, had to change platforms. I'm sorry. Facebook, they're on their way. Okay.
Right,
let's
so
get the people in here.
My point whatsoever.
Well, the people on Facebook heard it, and they don't agree. How was your week, CT? Before you got sick off all the cheesy pizza you ate and all the chicken wings and all the desserts you had over the weekend?
First of all, had no desserts on Sunday. All I had was...
On Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday. I had 2 small, those Reese cup size brownies. And I tasted a cookie? I can't remember, but I do remember feeling like, man, I'm really not the desserts guy anymore.
That's great. That's progress. I'm proud of you.
Well, realizing that sugar causes way more weight gain than anything else, I was like, oh, it's a wrap. All this hard work and I'm gonna throw it away. I don't even want to get into it. I'm gonna get into it. So, all of that stuff, from the stuff that I ate Saturday, I ended up 6 pounds heavier the next day.
That's crazy.
Now today, I've lost all of it in progress of what I was on before I started eating it. But it was just like, man, I've lost 5 days eating sugar. So
it's so unfair. It's so easy to gain weight and so hard to lose it. He's worked so hard. He's gotten down to the best weight he's seen in a long time. And in one day of having what people call a cheat day, which Guy Tripp just said that you're allowed a cheat day, sir. I don't allow people, when I'm helping them, I don't allow them a cheat day because your body craves what's in your bloodstream. So the more you give it that, the more it's going to be like, I can't wait to have that again. The more you wane yourself completely off of it, the less you even want it. But one day of him eating how he likes to eat, he gained 6 pounds. So now he's like, okay.
And mind you, Saturday was worse than Sunday. Like Saturday was, I had the foods that I wanted and I had some desserts. Sunday, I had the food that I wanted and no desserts. And it was only like a pound gained, which was easy to drop. But them sugars, man. Them sugars.
So that's his name. That's how you spell it. Z-Dog, we had a whole conversation with you before you were in here off of YouTube. Pop says if you don't use it, you lose it. Same goes for working out.
Yeah, but yeah. So smallest I've been in 6 years.
I'm really proud of you. I am also on, and you guys, if you're just tuning in, you just missed that Ashley White pulled out of somewhere a $50 Cash App donation, and we blew her soft wet kisses. Please watch the beginning of the replay for the first 15 minutes you missed. But thank you, Ashley White. That's an amazing thing. And I might just send that back to you because I know you could use it as well. Let's get into some funny memes and then we'll talk about some relationship stuff. Baby, I do hope you'll feel better because you didn't sound like this when I was talking to you this morning.
Or last night, right?
Yeah, no.
That mold does something.
Anyways, I was looking in my Discord in a room called Marriage Go Round. Catchy name, isn't it? And I saw a post that...
Have you talked to your accountant lately?
Are you changing the subject? What are you talking about? Oh, this is about to be a joke? Okay, what do you want me to say so you can give your punchline?
I was just wondering if you talked to your accountant lately because there's such a lack of accountability.
I knew there was a joke in there. That was great, baby. That was great. Anyways, I didn't give you the moldy maple syrup.
It shouldn't have been in the house.
You in the house?
It should have been in the refrigerator, if anything.
You had the pancakes.
You're supposed to protect me.
I'm the protector in a relationship?
No, I'm the protector.
Okay.
You're supposed to keep me healthy.
Maybe that's why it went moldy, because we haven't been eating a lot of sweet things and we haven't had syrup lately, because we've always kept it in the cabinet and it never molded because we used it so quickly. But because we haven't,
I didn't know syrup was supposed to be in the refrigerator. That's what the focus of this is. Yes, we've always went through it fast because we were eating a lot of sugar. But you've been on this raw foods diet for about 15
I'm on day
days.
16. I'm drinking my herbal tea right now out of my White Peace mug. I'm going to go 20 days instead of 10. Thank you. I've lost 8 pounds so far. So about a pound every 2 days.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So with that, everybody know you're supposed to keep. Never mind. Go ahead.
Courtesy chuckle, cute little stepdad joke. These are diet arguments, LOL. And that's 2, Bandersnatch says. What's up, Patrice?
You're
Thanks
gonna
for
get
watching.
3 today, Bandersnatch.
Oh, you.
Because that syrup should have been in the refrigerator. I didn't know it was supposed to be in the refrigerator.
Oh, somebody go tell Lexi Lex we're over here on Facebook. I told you you're gonna accept it. You always know my heart. You're a sweetheart. Keep on, and we gonna be at 3. Bandersnatch says. I thought y'all were late AF. Whole time it was YouTube being dumb. Yeah, sorry, Lexi. I'm glad you're over here. All right, so let's get into. Oh, I didn't know she got a song too. That's great.
I didn't know either. It just came out of nowhere.
All right, so in my Discord, under the room called Marriage Go Round, there was a meme that was posted, I believe, by Eddie Mack, and it poses a question. So let's see. This says, 5 out of 7 nights he's left to please himself because she's sleepy. Who's at fault? Is it A, him for being too in the mood, B, hers for not stepping up, or C, nobody's fault because 2 nights a week is good enough? Whose fault? If 5 out of 7 nights a week he has to please himself, whose fault is it, baby?
His drive.
It's his drives. And so it's A's fault. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. I think, Tanj, you're the one who boxed. Your hands are registered. Protect my bro.
I don't have a registered hands.
That's
Thank
hilarious.
You, Z-Dog.
Enjoyed the song, CT. Love y'all. Oh, you did just sing to
Lex.
her. So you say A, it's his fault for being too needy because he shouldn't need it every single night of the week.
You wouldn't get tired of it every single night. It's like eating. I love pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. I've had many different pizzas from many different places. So much I love pizza. I can't eat it every day. I shan't eat it every day. It's not to be consumed every day. Then it wears off the specialness. However, if I have it once a week, once or twice a week, it's like, oh, this is all right. This is cool. I almost forgot what it tasted like.
Hey.
But every day.
All right, so let's see. William Fitzgerald says, definitely sounds like C. 2 nights are enough. I think 2 nights are enough too, because that's basically 8 times a month that you guys are doing something with each other. And to me, that can hold a relationship together. But I do think you should know your partner. Before you get to the point where you guys are living together or married, you should know their drive. And if it was like that when y'all got together, you got to expect that it's going to be that way for a while until something goes awry. Z-Dog says B all day because she has 2 acceptable holes. So if she don't feel like doing it, she needs to flip over and just let it happen.
That's wild. That's a wild statement, Z-Dog. Wow.
There's really 3 holes if you think about it. So she don't get no days off if he don't want no days off, is what you're saying. That's crazy. Carolyn says A, it's his fault for being too needy. Guy Trip says pause. Why is that a pause? Oh, everybody like and share this live. Thank you, Z-Dog. I appreciate that. Every day is wild. Lex is happily married with 2 kids, and apparently she's not doing it 30 days a month because that is a lot. Amos says it's both of their faults. They should talk about it and come to a solution. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Smashing is not enough, LOL, William says. Patrice is laughing. Bandersnatch says every day is crazy. The mold needs to chip in at that point. Oh, the maid. I'm sorry. I was like the mold. I'm thinking about the maid.
The mold already put that chip in.
Every day is crazy. The maid needs to chip in at that point. Okay, so here's, speaking of bringing somebody else in, I think somebody else had a solution of it would be her fault. It's his fault if she brings somebody else in. Correction 3, acceptable holes. Exactly, Guy Trip. Patrice says it too, and she's married. 3 acceptable holes. Patrice. I ain't even gonna ask. Well, we just found all the booty people, the booty hole people. Exactly. Autumn Reed says he was gonna do it anyways. Maybe he needs to stop watching late night porn and get some sleep too.
Here's the thing. I feel like this. If I'm not touching myself every single day, why would I want sex every single day? If
Smash.
I'm not, okay, thank you, smash. I was trying to think of the word. If I'm not self-maintenancing myself 2 or 3 times a week, then I also, and I'm not having the smash, man. Whew.
Yeah, it was a good question. Thank you, Eddie Mac, for posting it in the Discord.
Great question.
Because
but everybody's different. Everybody has a different drive. The one size fits all is not something that happens in people's relationships or their lives.
Facts. So thank you, Eddie, for posting that from sexyred_GYAL. Gal. This next one comes from 6 Brown Chicks, and it is
6 Brown Chicks.
And it is, thank you, baby. It is a page on Instagram that we like that posts every Wednesday, anonymous relationship questions. This one says, I'm an open-minded, sort of freaky guy, and I respect that my wife has that side too. But fam, I've got a problem. Searching through my wife's Amazon purchases, I noticed typical Smash toys, but it graduated to a silicone clenched fist/arm, a bowling pin, lubricant, and a silicone realistic foot. She purchased these things, but I haven't found them in her usual Smash toy hiding spot. Should I confront her about these toys? I've been afraid to sleep with her because I think she might bust out with one of these things to attack my virgin butthole. Advice? Woo! It looks real. So, what if the person you were seeing You saw that they ordered all this stuff to do some freaky things, and you never saw it presented in the box that y'all keep that stuff in. Would you assume it's for you? Would you assume it's for somebody else she's seeing? Would you be afraid that it get pulled out without your permission? What do? I would hope it's for somebody else, and I would have to have that conversation, because if you know we don't do stuff in that area on my body, why are you going to get things that are that big to go up in my body? What's going on? You got a double life, you got a side woman, you got a side guy. I got questions, baby.
Here's where I'm thinking it's a little different.
Okay.
The audacity of this woman to order a fist to arrive at her home is crazy. I mean, that's something that you get delivered to a P.O. box, I would hope. But
well, he just saw the list on her order, so we don't know where it got delivered. He never found it in the house. But it's a scary order. A fist, a lower ankle, some lube, and let's see what y'all are saying. Patrice says, y'all got me rolling. CT trying to figure out that hand to smash ratio schedule from that last meme. That's funny. Sharing is curing Bandersnatch. William says, LOL, good luck with that. Ashley, it's the silicone fist arm for me. That scared me, especially it seems as if they're preparing for fisting. Obviously, they are preparing for fisting. Amos says, just ask her. That's a very mature response.
At the end of the day, communication.
Communication is always key. Guy Tripp says, she gonna get you. Don't get caught slipping. Drink light. Ooh, because you know when y'all get to drinking, y'all get to doing things and being like, oh, I don't even remember what I did. Patrice says if she wants him to use that fist on her, his thingy thing is done. Because he's probably not big enough for her in that area.
Even if he's not, I feel like anybody, male or woman, whenever somebody starts to use more things to finish things, the less their partner is going to be able to offer them.
I feel the same way, and that's why we're well matched. But there are a lot of couples who really enjoy bringing other things in to finish off, especially to help the woman finish off.
And lose that feeling.
And I always feel like, well, at some point, she's not going to need you, bro, because all these things are finishing her off.
All them braiders and them roses.
Oh, what are braiders?
Vibrators.
Oh, you were being clever. Thanks, babe. I didn't know.
Story of my life. You know how many audience members have DM'd me days after the show? It was like, man, you were hilarious. It's like, I know. You didn't think about this? Man, you said, man, it was one thing you said. I didn't even think about it until just now. Man, I was laughing at work. You were like, man, I would have loved for you to be laughing in the audience. That would have been great. That's
funny. He's talking about after his live stand-up comedy shows, because he is a stand-up comedian, and this is a great time for me to let you know that he has a show called A Topical Tuesday at Flappers on the 23rd. So if you're in the Burbank or Southern California area, get your tickets. They're only $10 ahead of time, $20 at the door, 2-drink minimum. I think I'm on the show as well, yeah? Mm-hmm. I'm on the show as well. And I'm also the next day at Tanjareen and Friends in Irvine Improv. So check us out. And don't forget, next month, the team takeover. All right.
It's funny. It's a blessing to be getting back to that headshot size.
Oh, yeah. This picture was from what year?
That was 17.
2017. Dang, that's a long time ago. That's 2020. That's 7 years ago. Why did they use this picture?
Well, I made the flyer.
You gave them this picture of you from 7 years ago?
I said I made the flyer.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, because the pictures the headshot that I have, they're with me about 30 pounds heavier. And I'm like, that's not a good representation. However, I'm not really ready to take new headshots until.
Because you're still getting back to a size that you would like the pictures to capture.
Yeah. You know, if I take a picture now, it's like, oh, this is cool, but it's going to become a placeholder in a month. You know what I mean?
Got you. All right, back to that meme. Autumn Reed says, is she having an affair with a juggling circus clown, lube and bowling pins? That's the part y'all not talking about enough. Why did she order bowling pins?
Here's the thing. I low-key understand the bowling pins if she went and got a fist. That's up there. No pun intended.
And I think a bowling pin is an easier transition because it's skinny first and then it widens at the bottom.
Hopefully she can't take the whole thing.
But if she got a fist,
and we don't know which
starts
end.
off big.
We don't know which end of the bowling pin she's using.
Oh
We
my
are assuming
God.
top.
Oh my God.
She could truly be a bottom.
Oh, God Trip says she bought that Donkey Puncher 2024. Some lube it, cut off. Delivered to her dom. What's up, Michael Benelli? How you doing? Her dom.
Her man walked in. It smelled like a strike in here. Oh, I bought. We should bowl.
That's so disgusting.
I was practicing.
That's too much. Z-Dog says, at this point, you got to type up a do's and don'ts contract. Because Lord have mercy. I know, right? Because and that's the thing. That's another thing. When you've been with somebody for a while and you want something else in the bedroom to spice things up, how do you present that to them? Do you just do it in the moment? Like, huh? Did you like that? Huh? Do you want to use this? Or do you sit down when you're not even in the mood and say, hey, I've been thinking. What about the next time? Because I feel like talking about it gives you a chance ahead of time. It's mature, but it gives you a chance to be like, nah, I'm not going to like that. Nah, I don't want that.
It's a 50-50 because there are things that your partner is not going to be into. Like if I say, hey, yeah, so I know you plant-based and everything, but what if you ate a steak and I just lick the juices off?
Oh, that's so gross.
But when I use that as an example,
right.
Because there are certain things that even a conversation won't help in your relationship if you know your spouse. Like as a man, your girl, you can't say, yeah, so maybe we should get 2 midgets and a thick girl in the room. She'd be like, what? Yeah, I'm just being vulnerable, baby. No. And vice versa. If she's like, yo, she wants another guy or she wants to go to a club and do something out in the open. You know your partner well enough to where certain conversations won't be there. Not saying that you shouldn't have them, but don't get your hopes up.
So let's just picture that. You and I are being intimate, and then all of a sudden you open up the closet door and out comes 2 little women.
First of all, I would never do that. I'm not into that. But great example. Keep going.
If I'm already there and I'm lubed up and I'm ready to go, naturally lubed up, by the way, and ready to go, do I go, and then just run out the room? Or do I go, well, let me just see what's about to happen with these little women. They do be thick as hell. Let's see what's about to go down. Or, because if it's a conversation, right away, I'll be like, nah, don't you bring a little woman in our house. But if you just sneak it up on the person.
I don't think you should sneak it up because also it's dark already. So you see 2 people come out, no matter what height they have. They're, everybody's going to be surprised. 2, I always say the term no judgment, but it's kind of judgment when I see like people go for, I don't want to finish that. That'll come back to bite me. But it's very, anyway, all right. So keep going on your points.
Now that I put my hair back and you took your glass off, I want to take a screenshot. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Screenshot, guys. Somebody get that. Okay, thank you. All right, this one says from Amos Coates, toys can be an addition, not a replacement when used in a healthy relationship. Amos Coates, I feel like you've become a relationship counselor over these last several episodes. You sound amazing. C-Dog says, CT, get Tanja Motor Bunny. Strong fist emoji. Don't you do that to me. Autumn Reed says, take new temporary headshots for cheap at JCPenney's. That would be hilarious because they have a JCPenney looking background. And they always look like they're from JCPenney.
Who are these photographers that make these people do these dumb poses?
And they've been doing it for years.
Or they do that one?
Prom pose, put your hand over his phone. Okay, now turn your shoulder slightly. And
that looks ridiculous.
Your head to the
side. What looked better? I'm sorry for my sweaty body, but like, what if a better picture pose would be like for prom? And then you look back 20 years later and you're like, that was a good look.
It was cool as hell. I love it.
But the in front of you and you doing all this is ridiculous.
I agree. Respect to your fitness journey. Guy Trip says, I'm so proud of you. I remember one time challenging you. You knocked it out the park. Guy Trip taking all the credit for all this work you've been doing.
I'm happy for him too, man. I've been looking at your videos. I watch a lot of your videos on the TV. So when I'm watching them on the TV, I'm not able to comment, and I don't be feeling like going into the computer and typing a comment. But I've seen the latest one I watched was your chest workout where you did an upper chest and you were doing different grips for your wide arm, close grip, bench press. It was dope, man. Incline, decline, flat bench, fire.
Look at that, supporting.
Yeah.
Guy Trip, tell us what your name is on YouTube if people want to watch your stuff. Autumn Reed says, okay, wait, so maybe all the items don't go together. The fist could be a Black Power statue. The bowling pins could be for a cookout game. And the lube, well, the lube is for smashing. Okay.
Yeah.
And don't forget the lower ankle. There was also a silicone foot that looked real. So it's crazy. Go to one more and then we'll talk about some other stuff. Monty wants to know, what's wrong with having another guy? Nothing.
Live your life, ladies.
William Fitzgerald
Wear that
says,
scarlet letter.
William says that is the problem. Another guy. That's funny.
The answer is in the question.
Coochie juice on a steak? Honey, this butter tastes different. Y'all are hilarious. Byron says, I'd break a midget in two if I was single. Wow. Does your wife know you have a crush on little people? Don't spring nothing on me. Bonnie says, I know that's right. It's 9 p.m. here, so my brains are actually working now. Oh, yeah. Usually when we do the show later, it's 1 in the morning where Amos Cote is in the Netherlands. So
he right on time.
So now that it's 9 p.m. for him.
Prime time real estate.
Exactly. Screenshot sent. Thank you, Zito. You're the best. All right, one more.
Zito, your answer. You coming next month?
Oh, yeah. He wasn't here when we were asking. Z-Dog, we're doing a team takeover on Memorial Day weekend. I was telling everybody how I loved meeting you and going to church with you in Alabama. CT's never met you. People are coming in town, sharing Airbnbs and rental cars. Are you coming? CT wants to know.
Monty, Andrea, who else?
Monty said it's expensive for her because her kids are doing graduation and prom and all that. So if we could do a GoFundMe so Monty can come, because if Monty comes, Andrea Lily will come. So let's put our money together. Let's send her something. Thank you. It's Domingo Trip. Means the world to me. Oh, that's his YouTube. Why won't it go up?
I don't know. That's what she said.
Hey. Domingo Trip is his YouTube page, you guys. It means the world to me for the shout out. There you go.
It's dope, man. I think I took like 2 of your workouts. I was just in the gym with the homie earlier. I'm gonna go back tomorrow. My guy Zane. Tomorrow was shoulders, triceps, and legs. But today was chest. Woo! Boy, was it chest. You know what's funny? Have you ever done military presses?
Yeah, when I was doing CrossFit and when I was at that gym down the street.
All of that.
Yeah, all of that.
No. That's the bottom. You think about it.
I'm pushing up the top.
No, those are your breasts. I'm talking about.
But it makes the breast perk out because you're doing the muscle behind the breast. Why are you so quiet?
Just letting you live your life.
All right.
That's the point of life I am now. Not even outside of Tanjareen. Anybody say anything, I'd be like. And
that's why we're so happy. Just Cuz says we there. Just Cuz is coming.
Oh, nice.
Z-Dog says he has 2 shows, so I guess he can't come.
Oh.
Because Bandersnatch said, yes, Z-Dog, come. Bring your gloves. They so perky. Pause. Ashley White says, wish I could come. Z-Dog says, I definitely room with Bandersnatch and or Ayana the artist. Hilarious. How you gonna room with people who live here? You just coming to their house? Autumn Reed talking about the meme says, the silicone foot was a prosthetic for her auntie who lost a foot into diabetes. Okay, I thank you for giving them all these excuses of why that happened. One last meme, then we will get into, I got 2 people in the green room that want to talk to me because this show is live and you do get a chance to be on camera with us if you have a relationship question. So let me read this next one and get your advice. Let me find it on this screen so that I can read along because y'all know my eyesight ain't what it used to be. All right, here we go. Also from 6 Brown Chicks on Instagram. It says, I have a bar baby, a baby conceived in an alley of a bar, and a cookout baby, a baby conceived at a cookout. Both baby mamas had the wrong name and wrong number. They were a one-night thing. I never understood how these women found me to serve me with child support. Well, my friend hooked up with both of them after me and gave them my info. I confronted him about being nasty, sloppy seconds N-word, and he says, I want your seconds because it makes me feel close to you.
Wow.
What a devastating psychological blow to my manhood. I asked him what made him think I'd be open to his advances. He said, you wear makeup. Okay, well, last Halloween, I dressed up as Prince. I wore my girlfriend's makeup. Lots of women were flirting with me. We broke up, so I visited Ulta to find makeup to attract the women again. I got foundation, and then I started filling in my eyebrows. Thick eyebrows require lashes, the artist told me. So I wear soft makeup to improve my look. I use fiber spray on my hairline. Soft baby hair became my thing. I feel attractive, manly and attractive. I like women's with an S, not men's with an S. Men's are approaching me and I hate it. How do I attract more women?
Stop wearing makeup. That's number one. Number two, the guy has a valid point. The only thing I disagree with, the only thing I disagree with is him giving the young ladies the number.
He snitched on you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When he went to smash them to feel closer to you. That's some wild stuff right there.
He's in love, and I'm not even discounting him being in love with his friend. I would imagine that, you know, if you are into men, that's how you would go.
But he must be bi. The friend must be bi because he smashed the women to be closer to his homeboy. Whose homeboy who wears makeup to enhance his look to be more manly. He wears the eyebrow darkener, but the women who sold him it also said, well, you got to have lashes if you're going to do the eyebrows. And he was like, you know what, you're right. Let me get them lashes too. And my hairline ain't doing what it's supposed to do, so let me spray that on and let me do some baby hairs. Sir, Bandersnatch says, who are these people? Stop wearing makeup, definitely, William says.
That's number one. If you're into women, stop wearing makeup.
But in his defense, when he had on makeup, the women were going crazy for him. But that's because he was dressed like Prince for Halloween. They gave you a pass because Prince was sexually attractive to people, even though he was, we didn't know which way he went. We didn't care. But that's Prince. Only he can do that. If you ugly, be ugly, sir. Leave that makeup alone, Mommy says. Just because says women's don't like dudes who are cuter than they are. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Which is kind of, it's very true, but it's also kind of offensive to any man. I've been saying when women were like, I don't like pretty boys. I don't like men that are always this and that. It makes the guy that they with feel like they hideous. You be like, well, what am I? They be like, oh, you rough. You be like,
oh yeah, you rough, baby. I'm just playing.
I
don't like pretty boys, but you are not rough.
That is crazy that you repeated literally what I just said.
But you're not rough. You still fine. You're just not pretty. Because pretty boys to me are like, you know, they're not tough. They're pretty. They're yellow.
Pretty boys are yellow. Got it.
Yeah.
So chocolate dudes can't be. Got it.
Yeah, y'all not pretty. And nobody wants a pretty guy, so it's good. Don't are you okay? Why are you looking off into the distance?
What's the next thing we talk about?
I bet he smears on the pillow. Bandersnatch said Gerard Carmichael wrote the
Oh, hey. Gerard is a friend of the show. Very happy for his brother's success. Incredible guy.
It was a shock when he came out, though.
Congratulations to everything that he's doing. One of the nicest people.
Byron, good point. He says, homeboy didn't say my ex-friend, so he ain't all the way mad about it. Hashtag down low. Ooh. Now, why did those ultra women suggest lashes? Shake my head. LOL. Gotta get that commission. I know, right? They're just trying to make a sale, and he took it to heart. Women definitely love Prince. Paisley Park still has hundreds of people drooling every day. Exactly. It's okay, CT. Us chocolate brothers are handsome. We're not pretty. Exactly. Handsome,
I've been hearing
fine.
handsome since I was 7 years old. I've had enough of that. I want to be sexy. I want to be fine. I want to be... I did get called a pretty boy early 20s. That threw me off. But I was doing some really pretty boy stuff, so I understand.
Pretty boy.
I'm not going through that again.
Bandersnatch says pretty boys are the equivalent of handsome women. I love that comparison. I love that.
No way.
Yes.
How?
Because you don't want to be either.
Handsome woman?
Yeah.
Oof, I'll say some handsome women.
We were looking at something the other day and I was like, she looked like her daddy. And he started laughing because you just could tell, even though you never met a person's parents, you could see when a woman looks like her daddy. You're
yes,
like,
you can.
She looks like her daddy.
Shoulders be broad.
Guy Trip says, yes, us chocolate men are sexy too. You chocolate?
No, he is
Guy
not.
Trip? Shut up.
You almost a real. I can't even finish the statement.
You was about to call him a red bone?
He's a lighter complected brother.
He's a red bone. Guy Trip is a red bone. I love it. Bannister says CT wants to feel bonita.
What is bonita?
It's pretty in Spanish.
must have feel bonita.
Oh, it's even funnier because you don't speak Spanish. CT wants to
Feel bonita.
Oh God.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Oh God.
He wants to feel bonita.
That made my eyes water.
That song, you know what I picture when you reading that out loud? I picture these Spanish men. I picture a group of older Spanish men looking at a young Spanish guy come out.
You got to do a little bit.
He wants to feel bonita.
Banner smash.
Hey, that's a clip. That's
man.
hilarious.
That was funny.
That's the clip of the week, boy.
Thank you so much. 35. You okay? You feeling bonita? Oh God.
CT wants to feel bonita. Definitely. You have to have a shake when you said.
All right, let's see. Byron
That's
says,
funny.
so y'all want us to have ashy knuckles and be all musky underneath that cologne?
Right, that's what they want.
Guy Trip says he's a dark-skinned Hispanic.
Yeah, I give you that.
Francis is his wife. She says, guys, stop acting light-skinned. I thought he was light-skinned. I'm so confused.
Nobody wants to be light and nobody wants to be dark.
I know. Everybody trying to say they in the middle. I'm caramel. Just let it happen. Be who you are. $3,500 in Miami, bruh. Get them right. What you talking about? I knew a girl, as Lexi Lex says, I knew a girl who would call men beautiful, LML. It always sounded weird to me. Beautiful? Yeah, I don't really call men beautiful unless they look like, you know, they had a whole lot of, like they do their eyebrows and they got their face exfoliated. They want to be called beautiful. Those are the only men that I've called beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got two people in here.
You call Michael Beach gorgeous.
He is gorgeous. Well, he was back in the day. Are you talking about Michael Beach or Michael Jordan? Michael B. Jordan.
Beach.
I call Michael Beach gorgeous?
Yeah.
In the last
post
decade?
office. Yeah.
When I saw him in person?
You were like, how are you, gorgeous?
Oh, that's how I am. When you wait tables, I waited tables for many, many years. Everybody's sweetie, gorgeous, handsome. Like, that's how you talk casually. But I thought you meant I saw him on screen and was like, ooh, he's gorgeous. Man,
I wasn't there for this, obviously. The hospital would have to be notified. But she told me
if I called him gorgeous in front of you?
Yeah. Kind of ridiculousness.
As much as you flirt with women in front of me and be like, oh,
I talk like that.
So do I.
No, you don't.
That's
You've only called him gorgeous. You've never called any other man gorgeous.
Women I call gorgeous too, but it depends.
Yeah, you call women gorgeous. But a man, that's what threw me. This was 2017.
He must have been looking good that day.
You were like, I just saw Michael Beach in the post office. And I was like, how are you, gorgeous? And I was like...
Did I finish the story and tell you what we did next?
Man, the hospital. Where
you looking for? What you looking for?
We don't have no pad with the number on it.
So you can call the hospital?
They got to be notified.
It might be on speed dial on your phone by now. My bad. All right, let's bring in. So, bless you, my king. I was going to ask this question because we're talking about things that, how did I say this? We were talking about being called pretty or handsome and all those different things. And then we also had the history of CT saying what he posted about how he hates when women wear lip liner and he hates it as much as racism. And he posted all that in his page a couple of weeks ago.
Women were going off.
They were so upset.
The only reason I deleted it was because of Autumn Reed. Autumn Reed, oh, she let me have it. It was like this long soliloquy of just explaining why women do certain things and how hard it is, and she doesn't know who hurt me and it won't hurt me and all of that stuff. And I was like, okay, and I deleted it. And then
but
you
that
said
was after
something.
a whole lot of people had already like written you back, like, bro, chill.
I debate. So it's like,
yeah, you do.
I'll debate all day, a healthy debate. Like, I am the type of person that I'm always open to have a healthy debate, which means I will hear your perspective. You hear my perspective. I'm not someone that will hear your perspective, and as soon as it's time for me to speak, now you don't want to talk. That's going to make me mad.
So I was going to ask this question. What do women do that chase men away? It came from Spiritual Word.
Well, the first thing I'll say is women that speak fluent social media.
Meaning they talk to you and say, BRB,
No,
LOL.
that's more of like the abbreviations. I'm talking about when certain slang just doesn't make sense. You're like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. And somebody say something, oh, that's a nice outfit. Period. And it's like, what are we doing? Can we just not sound like everybody else? But again, I'm getting to the point where I'm actively trying to allow people to just live their lives, and I'm not.
And this started after you deleted that post about women wearing lip liner?
Yeah.
So it's been a week.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Progress. I like it. All right. What do women do that chase men away? William says women that cheat. That's a big one. I missed the post, but I like the lip liner. It looks good on my huge lips. You do have beautiful lips. I think you blend yours. There's some people who just leave the lip liner and it just looks really harsh and obvious, and that's a weird choice.
I'll tell them what you told me about wigs. As long as a man does not know it's a wig, like you powder your joint or you make sure it blends in where men don't even know, like, oh wow, I thought that was your hair. Like, it should always be mystique. I should never look at your hair and be like, that's a wig. You got the side part and this wig is super wiggy.
Side parts.
I hate side parts. Side parts just look wigged out. And but yeah, I mean, there are several things, but I'm sure there are several things that men do that chase women away. But,
and that's here as well. What first of all, Ben, just cause is giving you a compliment on your lips. What do women do that chase men away?
You mean to Monty? He was giving Monty.
I'm sorry, Monty. Yeah, not you. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, come on now.
Sorry.
Get it together.
I'm trying to work this, and I just got a Cash App, so I'm losing. I just got another Cash App, and this one also for $50. It's from Guy Tripp.
Guy Tripp Domingo.
And it says, you two are awesome. Oh my goodness. Stop the presses. Ashley gave us $50 now. Guy Tripp is giving us $50. Guy Tripp, these kisses are just for you.
Friend of the show.
Thank you for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. And as you know, $50 or more, get soft, wet kisses.
I heard about that.
Francis, close your eyes.
His wife is on there. You might want to watch yourself.
Francis, you give these to him from me.
That's a good movie. Oh, that's wild. I heard some time.
Thank you so much for sowing seeds onto this tangerine tree. Guy Tripp, I appreciate you. Check yours too, CT. Guy Tripp says, Francis, which is Guy Tripp's wife, says being insecure, always in his phone, will chase a man away.
I don't see anything.
He doesn't see anything in there. Autumn Reed says, chase him away, show up at his job with all his baby mamas. The two exes who he sent to jail and his mama who is watching the video you took of him at the furry party. Oh my goodness, that will chase him away. Autumn Reed, you are creative as heck. Byron says, I really can't stand when a woman allows men to be all up in their face. You mean another man, like if it's your woman and then another man is all up in her face. I get that. You don't mean if you're up in her face. I get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, inconsistency chases me away. If you act a certain way to get me and you completely change that, I'm completely turned off from that. If you consistently have bad breath, like I let you slip up maybe one time, like, okay, maybe we just ate some garlic fries. But if every time I see you, your breath isn't good, and then I realize you can't tell. You can't taste it.
A lot of them can't tell.
This is going to be consistent. And it also, I feel the same way about your total hygiene. If your total hygiene, your natural scent, if I can't take that, I'm out. For women, I know you have a lot of makeup things you don't like, but
I like to just see your real face. Like when she and I began, we weren't even dating yet. We were just smitten with each other. Like we were seeing each other all of the time and stuff like that. We weren't dating. And I was like, yo, I want to see your real face. Because, you were wearing contacts and stuff like that back then.
I was.
And I was like, I want to see.
So much work with those contacts. I miss them. When the white people think you mixed, you get all the roles. I had light brown eyes. I was booking T. Washington back then. But anyways, smitten is a good word, Ashley said. But yes, he's helped me get my confidence up.
But that's what I think everybody should be doing. Not that you should be actively looking for somebody with things that you can help uplift, but it's like when you are smitten with somebody, you want them to be the best version of themselves. And
check it again.
I knew how beautiful Tanjareen was to everybody. Like, I knew everybody was super attracted to Tanjareen and all of this stuff to this day. But I wanted to see her. Like, I wanted to see the real her and not the one that she showed to everybody. And that's who I am attracted to.
Thank you, baby. I love that for you. He's checking his cash
I
out.
love that for you.
And then we're going to bring in the people that have been patiently waiting in the green room.
Oh, my guy trip for you two are awesome. Thank you so much, fam. That's a blessing.
Wow, you guys are generous. Thank you. CT clap. Let me hug you. All right, let's go to this person who was in the green room immediately.
Also, before you click add to stream, I want to say again to my members of Team CT all day, Autumn Reed for leading the charge. I want to thank y'all again. During that writer strike and the actor strike, randomly got this deluxe cash app because they were thinking of me and were like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I know it's hard out there. We just wanted to send you this. And I was just like, oh. And that just touched my heart. God Trip doing that made me think again of that. And I just wanted to say, I'm even more excited to see everybody who's coming next month. And the people who can't make it, you will be missed. And I'm not just saying that because you know how you got family members and family reunion, be like, oh, we're going to miss you. Like, you genuinely will be missed. So know that. Go ahead.
Yay. I literally just clicked the button to go live on YouTube, even though we are 58 minutes into the show. The people who are seeing my post on YouTube and waiting in the live chat, you can now rewind this video and find it on YouTube. I apologize. It was not our error. It was a StreamYard app error. All right, we're bringing in, before we get out of here, we have two people that have been waiting patiently in the green room on YouTube. This is episode 82 of the Marriage Go Round podcast with your real life married couple hosts, Tanjareen and CT. We are live, so when things go wrong, it is what it is. But let's welcome patient gentleman right here, Cobra Tay. Cobra Tay. What's up, Cobra Tay? A blessing / king wherever I go. # team CT all day. Where are you located and what's on your mind about relationships?
Baltimore, Maryland, and give you an update on the question. Update is pretty much I've been working a lot, you know, staying busy. I've been getting into my CrossFit. I done combined the 2 poems I written for Yana, so that's all in the one. I'm excited for May. Can't wait to see y'all, you know, have some fun. But I just been doing good, man. Been feeling fantastic. My birthday right around the corner.
It's on the 17th.
Yep, and I'm feeling great.
So I will say, Cobra Tay came on to Tangereen's Top Talent yesterday and performed the poem that he is going to say to Ayana the artist when he gets out here in May. And he combined the 2 poems that he had written previously, and it was a really good poem. It had some really good things in it. And then he mentioned in the poem that he's 6'5" and he does CrossFit. And I was like, okay, talk your mess. If you're 6'5", you must have abs. And he was like, yeah, I do. He said, I've been doing CrossFit since I was 17 years old. I'm like, oh, yeah, you really got it going on. Post your picture with your abs in the Discord in the fitness room. And he did. So y'all don't sleep. He's 6'5", he got abs, he's in shape, and he's 32. You about to be 32?
Get ready to be 32.
About to be 32 years old on the 17th of this month.
Next week, that's literally Wednesday, right?
Yes. So just want to share that with y'all. Don't sleep on him. Woohoo! Latasha Luxury says. Hey, yes, thank you, Essels. I just made it work again. You're absolutely right. You've been over there waiting, Essels. Bless you.
I'm not going to Facebook. Staying over here on the tube.
All right. So, what do you want to answer any of our questions? What's something that chases you away about a woman?
Honestly, I got experience with that. For me, it's the wretchedness of a woman, and what I mean by that is like, where though, if I cannot bring you around my friends or my family, and I know how you act, and I know how you act that way all the time, nah. If I can't bring you anywhere in public, nah, I'm gone. I'm out.
So there are some people who like hood rats because they're exciting and they might have seen them growing up and been told they better not mess with them. So it's like a forbidden fruit. You're not that way. You see a hood rat, you look the other way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not judgy. I do have love for them, but as in My ex has been one. No, I can't deal with it no more. I'm sorry, that's not me. So
Okay. Reggie Williams says hood rats are the greatest. Let me find out your wife is a hood rat, Reggie. I got a little hood in me. I'm from Inglewood. I love
Very
trap
little.
music. The
Very
real
little.
me. The real me is pretty good.
You only let her out. Okay. Tanjareen lets the real her out, and she notices when the real her is out. She'll be like, I didn't say nothing. And you're like, what was that? Nothing.
I just threw up my
Sorry.
gang sign, but I didn't mean to. I'm back. I'm back to Hollywood ring.
She'll say a word, and I'm like, let her out. And she'll be like, so it's like, it's got to be a reason, and I don't really want to know the reason.
I got bodies. Anything else you want to share with us? Oh, snap, Jackie Moody. CT is a hood rat lover. Really? What's up, Jackie?
Love them. Love the rats.
That's hilarious. Concert date to say Ayana's poem. Who's selling tickets?
Hey, believe it or not, Essels, I'll make this announcement here. We're doing a live version of CT Singing Showcase on Saturday, May 25th.
During the team takeover visit.
And Ayana is going to be one of the judges.
I'm a judge. Ayana's a judge.
You are the timekeeper.
I'm the
scorekeeper.
Yeah. I'm up there with y'all.
Yeah.
And Cobra will be in town. So we're definitely going to get this moment and capture it, and it's going to be amazing. Tanj cussing in those skits be having me on the floor, Byron says. Thank you. I don't cuss on his page because it's very PG, but on other people's page, I've let loose.
That's what they see. They cussing.
Yeah, exactly. Cobra, I'm excited to meet you again, and I'm excited for you to meet Ayana. And anything else?
Just another thing before I get to the question. That's a dope hoodie, CT. Really like it, man. WrestleMania 37. We finally got it. Cody finished the story. So
yes,
I screamed at the top of my lungs.
He's the only one. We had a viewing party for both days, and all the people here, he's the only one who was excited when Cody won. Everybody else was just quiet.
Because they kept saying, Roman gonna win. Even my cousin was like, yeah, we're gonna be throwing our ones up as soon as Roman retained. It's gonna be all those Cody crybabies. And I screamed. I was like, I told you.
We're talking about WrestleMania 40, which happened on Saturday and Sunday, if you guys are lost.
Screamed. It was the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
It was fun. I like the girls that were on Saturday. It was fun.
I cried tears when that boy won.
And it was the most watched of all time. And more people watched it than the Super Bowl. 72,000, 75,000 both days. And Super Bowl only fit 61,500 people in the venue.
More people like wrestling.
I'll make sure
we had to watch both nights, especially the press conferences. If you watch the Saturday press conference, The Rock himself released it. Really leaked the information like, hey, we pivoted. Cody gonna win.
Oh, he said that beforehand?
Well, he said we're gonna watch and see how Cody finishes his story. That's what he said.
All right, you got a buzzing sound in your background. I don't know what it is, Cobra Tay, but I'll see you on the next week's episode. And I got one more person to bring in before I get out here and go to my little nephew's game. Thank you for joining us today.
Always a pleasure, and I will see you in May. Peace.
See ya. The fans that were here for WrestleMania are hyping the streets. Exactly. Monty, I had a question before you clicked her in.
Okay. Well,
Monty said, "Oh, so y'all replaced me with Ayana? I'll allow it.
You not coming?
If you come, you'll be up there." I got cussed out on CT's Twitch by Tanj once. Sky Trip, you shut the F up. Shut the front door. All right, welcome to the show. It's Ashley White. She's shaking. She's trying to be a good girl, but I see them shaking.
Do it. Trying to do the car. I was doing my own Carlton dance. That's what I was like. But
Carlton ain't never danced like that, baby girl.
I know, but they just flow together.
Are you wearing a dress or is that a top? Sundress season. North Carolina ain't ready. That's exactly what you said. Shut up. The thanks is saying, and Jessica says, welcome to the show, Ashley White. Before we get out of here, because we are over our hour time, tell us where you're located and what you'd like to talk to us about relationships. I believe you have an update for us.
I do. So, hey y'all, I'm Ashley White. So, I definitely appreciate the kisses, but I strictly like this. I can't say what I want to say, but that thing. Strictly to the thing. I blocked that person. They out of my life, and I did something for the first time, and yeah, I bought myself some flowers today,
So good.
because I just want to know, I just want to be able to experience and feel like what it would be like to feel appreciated, and even just because and stuff. So yeah,
That's great.
That is great.
That's great. And so what happens is, Ashley, you get in the habit of giving yourself flowers and having a place that you set them up in your house, and you get used to seeing them. And that's the kind of thing that lets when somebody else takes that over for you, you're like, oh, they notice I like flowers. They notice the type that I like, because I know what I like. They're not just gonna bring me roses because everybody brings roses. They know that I like this type or that type. And then they'll start to get them for you. And it'll be something that you're used to because you loved yourself first. So I love that you're doing that. Congratulations. And I love that you blocked that person. If you don't know, she had a person she was dealing with that didn't have her best interest at heart. So after some tears shed and some money wasted and going in debt over this person, she has blocked them and she's moved on and she's paying back what she owes. So congratulations on that. You look really pretty. I like your hair up in this bun. I like this little sundress. Are you at work?
No, I'm at home, but my mom had came up and I was trying to be like this. Like, I can't be like the auntie, like, hold up, wait a minute. I can't do that.
Okay, got you. Cobra says, congratulations, Ashley. Much more success to you. Jordan Taylor says, I'm very happy that Ashley is doing better. I got that plus an inch or two. Did you say just cuz? What are you talking about?
He's talking about when she said she's strictly. And she yeah.
Oh, thank you for getting that. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Stays on top of it.
And then I found out too. I don't know who sent these. But I don't know who sent these things. But I guess it's for my birthday because my birthday is this Saturday on the 13th. So
somebody sent you a big bouquet from 1-800-Flowers?
I don't know who sent it. I haven't opened.
Look for a card.
I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. That's why I was waiting, but
please open it. Because flowers don't live forever. Even if they're forever roses, you should know who it was so you can thank them. That's really sweet. I wonder if it's somebody in the Discord who got your address off of the Amazon list or something. That's amazing. Congratulations on getting that. Meanwhile, Bandersnatch says, don't worry, Ashley. I'm over here in the corner tapping this newspaper. Step out of line if you want to, Ash. That's funny. And Byron says he's got to get back to work, but he must have missed it. Why so early today? We're so early, Byron Reeks, because I have been missing my 6-year-old nephew's baseball games. He's 60 miles away from where I am, and we always finish the show 10 minutes before his games begin. So I'm doing the show earlier, and hopefully we can do it again next week. All his shows, yeah.
All right.
Because
it's a thing now.
Yeah, it's a thing. Because all his games are Wednesday evenings and Saturday mornings, and I always have plans on Saturday mornings. One of them is working out in my Discord with my people who want to work out with me. So if you want to work out, we do free, huh?
I do have a question. Oh, and I also worked out last night after I ate. But also, I do have a question for you guys.
Okay, quickly.
So my question is, as you know, I always ask about representation because representation really means a lot for folks. But my question is, what's it like to be an inspiration when it comes to Black love? Like, what's it like to be an inspiration to a lot of people when it comes to being like the icons of Black love?
I didn't know we were the icons of Black love. That's an amazing compliment. I appreciate that. That would be a lot of pressure if I thought of my life like that. If I thought that I was doing this to be an example for others, it would like when people are role models and they realize they're role models and then they have all this pressure to never make a mistake and to always, be seen in the perfect light with the perfect images online and say the perfect things in an interview. It's a lot of pressure. I'm flattered that you would say that. And I thank you for saying that. And I just love my Black husband. It is what it is. And I guess I'm biased because I've only dated and been in love with Black men. I just love y'all. Y'all so fine.
I love Tanjareen, but I don't think I'm a great example of that I think for what I think about, the people who are like Kev on stage. Like he's probably the measuring stick of black love. What I do is I try to be better than what I saw growing up.
Amen.
And I think in my capacity of how I can show love is the best that I can do. But I am great examples of other things. Like I am an amazing example of a hard worker. I'm an amazing example of a comedian. I'm an amazing example of a content creator. I'm an amazing example of somebody that does not give up.
You're also an amazing example of being a great husband.
I mean, that'll keep your lights on. I appreciate that. But I don't know if I would give myself that.
CJ Sharp says, that's an amazing question.
Amazing.
Guy Tripp says, hold up, y'all black? You are so silly. Essel says, asking a question and not having undivided attention is wild, though.
Look, actually, you're fine. Tanjareen told her to open this box.
I did. And then Reggie Williams said it too. He said, open the box. What in the world? Like, why do you have a box in there and you don't know who it came from? It's just sitting there.
Did you find out who came from?
It says happy birthday, Ashley Elise, and then somebody with a smiley face. I don't know. Nobody said their name. I don't know who said these.
Ooh, well, just cuz says happy early birthday, Ashley. I got something for you. So he's trying to act like he sent it. But you let us know. Maybe somebody will let you know. But we gotta get out of here. My favorite couple since my grandparents. Thank you, Inglewood Edition.
Wow. An
amazing example of a great brother. Aw, Jackie Moody.
Oh.
A secret admirer, Reggie Williams asks.
I love that girl.
Kev on stage holds the record for longest single modern partner. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Modern.
Oh, he say, I think because folks always be joking how him and Melissa be like been together since Sandbox days, and he never had been like been with another girl. So they like, because you and Kanisha Bus like, because you and Melissa been together since Crayon days. So
what's that? I get all that, but single modern partner, I don't know what that phrase means. But I can't send mine in the mail. Just cause stop.
Wild.
Just stop.
Wild.
Now he trying to gift her something else. Yeah, you're right, Miss Mia. All right, we're gonna get you out of here, pretty girl. Congratulations on having 2 sets of flowers, and happy birthday. Her birthday's on the 13th, right before Cobra Tay. So y'all.
So her birthday's Saturday?
Yeah.
Her birthday's Saturday.
All I can say is I made sure to bless y'all on Cash App. I know you're like, I can't accept that, but I just want to, give y'all flowers, of course, and just know I'm always supporting y'all. So continue to be the amazing and wonderful people you guys are, and I love you guys. So
we love you too.
Thank you so much. I just added it to the calendar. Love you back, Ashley. Talk to you soon, baby girl.
Bye.
All right, everybody. She got to get out of here. So y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Apparently, we'll be back next Wednesday at noon.
Yes.
Thank y'all for fitting us into y'all schedule.
And before you go, don't forget these 3 things that I showed you guys earlier. YouTube didn't see. Team Takeover is Memorial Day weekend. Team Tanjareen and Team CT are meeting up here in Hollywood. We're going to do laser tag and go-kart racing. We have the CT Singing Showcase live. We're going to tour Hollywood and just do game nights. We're going to have a blast. So please be here. Also, CT has a show at Flappers on Tuesday, the 23rd. I'm on it. And I have a show the next day at the Irvine Improv. So please, the Irvine Improv. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry there was an issue with YouTube. Please go back and type some comments on YouTube under the video and watch the replay because you missed the first 58 minutes because it would not let us share to you until the show was almost over.
Jackie is the best little sister of all time. And I'm honored to have her. And I am sorry I missed so many milestones for you, but there are so many more that I am here for. Just wanted to say that on camera. All right, y'all. Bye.
Looking forward to more skits, William said.
Oh, yeah? That's crazy. I'm glad.